Yo guys, it's FIFA Flow here. Welcome to 2022. Happy New Year's, happy holidays to everyone. Guys, I hope everybody's having a great time, and certainly I am over the break. A lot of FIFA, of course, a lot of spending time with the family. Went to Las Vegas as well, and it was very fun. And thank God I didn't get COVID. We did a test, everything was good, and it was very fun. It was definitely still need to be careful as well. We did a lot of hand sanitizing, everything, but it was very fun to be in Vegas. Very fun enjoying the time with the family for Christmas, for the New Year's as well. So happy New Year to everyone. Guys, it's been a while since we uploaded our last podcast. The last podcast we uploaded was December 23rd, 2021, guys. So like about 2-3 weeks ago, we uploaded the last podcast. And boy, has there been a lot of news going on. Today we got a big one. If you guys haven't checked my Instagram, I said Happy New Year to everyone. Today we're gonna be uploading the podcast. Over here, we're going bold this year, guys. We are going bold. We have a lot more podcasts, a lot of changes gonna come. We're gonna have our first guest this year as well. Whether that's probably before summer. We're trying to get our first guest before summer. We're getting some plans there as well. But I definitely want to go bold this year. So thank you guys all so much for the support. We ended at 61 followers and 10 subscribers at the end of 2021. This year, let's go for 20 subscribers and 100 followers at the end of 2022. So we got quite a few months, just a few. But guys, yeah, December 23rd, 2 to 3 weeks. That is a lot of news today. We got a lot to talk about. Not just for games, not just like Ligue 1, La Liga, and the Premier League games. We also got transfer news and player news as well, especially with Romero Lukaku, Big Rom. We got some stuff that he said as well. Let's get into it. Let's just start off with let's start off with the big one. Let's get the heat right into the episode to draw you guys in. Liverpool, let's start off. 99 points. This was then like 2 years ago. Yeah, Manchester City. This is what we end off. This is how we start off actually with the first game week of 2022. Manchester City sitting at 10 points. Chelsea and Liverpool game. What a game that was, guys. 2 goals for Liverpool in the beginning, first half. For 20-ish minutes with Mohamed Salah and Sadio Mane scoring a very nice goal. I did watch that game. What's his name? Mohamed Salah, bro. He did that nice fake shot, right top right corner, like short corner. Like close bar. I don't know what I was trying to say there, but like what a goal that was. Like did a little like fake trick to he faked the defender to like as if he was gonna cut in and finesse. You get what I mean? And then he just went top corner. Close. What a goal that was. And then guys, off of a corner, Kovacic off a corner, Karius, no, Kelleher. I think it was Kelleher, not Karius. Yeah, Kelleher hits the ball out. So good save by him. And then Kovacic right outside of the 18-yard, the box, 18-yard, hits a wonderful banger out of there with like a volley type goal. Goes back and then hits it. He doesn't even go towards it. He goes back, like he's running back to get the angle and then hits. What a goal that was. And then we also see one by Pulisic as well. So very good by both teams in the first half. Very aggressive as well. Something going on with Sadio Mane the first 30 seconds as well. He got a yellow card in the first 30 seconds. I was wondering what that was because I just got the gameplay on and it was showing the yellow, so I didn't get to see that part. Overall, the game was very like crazy game. At the end of the day, none of the teams won. Of course, both teams felt like they deserved to win. But at the end of the day, the real winner here was Manchester City with the 10-point lead. Why does it keep on going to 2019? Premier League table 2021. Can I search that? Yeah, here we go. Anyways, yeah, oh my god, why does it say that now? 2022. Alright, here we go. So yeah, at the end of the day, the real winner was Manchester City because now they got a 10-point cushion between Chelsea, between the first place and of course themselves, and second place being Chelsea, guys. So yeah, crazy weekend this was with Chelsea versus Liverpool. I watched the game, crazy game. Let's go on to Arsenal at 4th place, guys. So proud of them. I'm actually very proud of them. I'm very happy for them. I think they deserved it at the start. they're not their prime when they used to have what was it? They went undefeated one season, won the Prem as well with Thierry Henry being there. Um, I think Oz. No, I don't think Ozil was there yet, but yeah, I'm happy for them. I think they're a very historical club, of course, in England, in the whole world, in the UK, in Europe, of course, and they deserve it. They deserve to be up here. Maybe not all the way up here, definitely top five. I feel like they should get a chance in these trophies, unlike Spurs. Unlike Spurs. But yeah, good to see Arsenal up there. 35 points. I think they won or they drew against United, I believe. No, I don't know. There's another team that drew against United, like during the last video. But yeah, Arsenal up there. But it's gonna look like Spurs might catch up because they're 2 games behind and they're 33 points with 35 points here. So it looks like Spurs might catch up unless they whiff and they like mess up and they like lose or like draw both games. I don't know. That might be bad for them. That's gonna be very bad for them. Very I don't know the word, but yeah. Anyways, Manchester United, they're also 1 game behind, and even if they win that 1 game, they're still not going to be ahead of Arsenal. Very proud for Arsenal. I heard something that Arsenal or Manchester United are doing worse. Uh, like the point difference from first place is worse than before. Oli left. So that's kind of bad. I don't know. Their situation is very bad. And talking about United, right under them is Wolves, guys. Manchester United versus Wolves. Guys, I don't know what I'm just not gonna talk about this. Like I don't know what to say about this club. This club is shambles. Manchester United are literally, I think they're worse than Barca. They're the worst club in the world for sure. 1-0 to Wolves. They lose against Wolves, guys. This club is mudded. They cannot create any chances, cannot pass a ball at all. Their midfield is kind of bad with Scott McTominay. I mean, he did good last week. We shall talk about after. Oh, sorry, there's something in my mouth, a piece of hair. So yeah, they cannot create any chances at all. Cannot make any passes. Phil Jones finally playing after like 2 years, so that's kind of good to see. But literally, I don't know what is wrong with this team. This team cannot be any worse at all. No hate, they were a good team before, a very historical team. Rio Ferdinand, George Best, David Beckham, one of the world's best teams a decade ago, one or a decade and a half ago. But now, since then, they are the worst team in the world. They only won the Europa Cup, I believe, or the Prem once. I think it was the Europa Cup. But after that, they never won. They're so bad this season. In general, they're so bad, so overrated as well. With Bruno Fernandes, best cam in the world, literally missed the free kick as well. I guarantee if that was Ronaldo, maybe it would have gone in because Ronaldo's just a different breed. But Ronaldo doesn't deserve this type. Even like Messi with worse stats is better than Ronaldo losing with the team. I think that's better. Messi with only 2 goals in the Ligue 1 is definitely better than having way more goals in and losing all these games against Wolves. Now, no hate to Wolves, they're a very good team of course, but Wolves cannot be compared to a team like Manchester City or Liverpool. That's why I say this team is Wolves is probably easy to beat. So it's kind of embarrassing for United. It's very bad. I don't know what else to say. They just can't create any chances. I think what they need is they need a leader. Now that's where Ronaldo comes in for being his first captain. Yesterday, I believe, or 2 days ago. They need a better backline, a new center back. Phil Jones doesn't do it. What's his name? Phil Jones doesn't do it. Neither does forgot his name, but Phil Jones definitely doesn't do it. They need a new midfielder as well, more like a defensive midfielder. And maybe no, the wingers are good, strikers are good, everything is perfect. They just need that more of defensive because they're defending also very very terrible at defending as well. So I don't know what else this team I don't know how this team could be any better. They're very bad. Lost at home as well against Wolves, so they're just terrible. Let's look at the comments. Can we see these comments? It's time United bosses sell some of these players because year in year out, even with No fighting spirit. Exactly, no fighting spirit. They're not ball hungry. They're not ball hungry to go get the ball, make those chances, and score those goals. The only player I'd say maybe Cavani. He's very aggressive, and Ronaldo. But Ronaldo's not going to do much if his team doesn't do much. He doesn't care really as well. Um, and maybe neither does Bruno. I think Bruno is just a follow merchant. He just does whatever Ronaldo does. He says like, oh, don't do that. He wants to be a leader, but he can't be a leader. You need to sign more of confident midfielders, exactly, who are intelligent, creative. Leave this thing to, leave this thing of MC Tom, McTominay, Matic, and Fred. Like, exactly what this guy is saying. You need those creative. That's what I said earlier. But creating chances, they cannot create chances. You need those players like Luka Modric, of course, one of the best midfielders. Toni Kroos, one of the best midfielders defensively and attacking wise. To like create these chances and score goals for the team, and that's what United need, and that's what they don't have. Let's do one more comment. Like, Pep Guardiola is the best coach and that can make your team great. Nope. Nah, I don't even think getting like a coach like Pep would work. It's about the players, not about the coach. The coach can't do anything. All the coaches here is, yeah, create the tactics, as I guess, but if the players don't reach or like meet the minimum requirements of those, or meet the requirements of the tactics that the coach is asking for, there's no point. There's literally no point. It's the players that need to change, not the coach that needs to change. And now is the time. It's the transfer season, so yeah, why not? But that's really all I have to say about the Premier League. And yeah, here's your score as well. Alright, let's go to last week as well. What do we have last week? Manchester United, Scott McTominay scoring a goal. Kroos. No, what is it? It's Scott Kroos. That's what his name should have been. Nick Kroos. Kroos or whatever. Yeah, Toni Kroos. It is literally Scott McCroos. That was his name this game. What a goal. Or no, not a goal. What a shot. Almost hit top right corner with a powerful shot. 18-yard, like outside the box. Or barely in the box. And then tap in from Tapnaldo, of course. You can see right here, Tapnaldo. It says Cristiano. All I see is like Tapnaldo. That's all I see. I don't know. Or Penaldo. They also say Penaldo. But yeah, all he did was tap it in. And he did good performance as well. Assisted the goal to McTominay. McTominay scores that, and then McTominay goes ahead. Wonderful shot. Misses like a good, like just off the poster, like a good save. And then Ronaldo gets that tap in. So that's 3-1 over here. Good for them, at least winning that. And there's also another good game. We had yeah, they drew against Newcastle, guys. How have they? Once again, this is where I'm not gonna go on. It's just embarrassing. Like the Wolves game, they lose at home. The first they lost at home against Wolves. Oops. And then yeah, they drew against Newcastle. So I don't know what to. I'm not gonna say anything about this. I'm just gonna say what a team this is. What a bad team that is. Anyways, other than that, we have Liverpool versus. No, we already talked about this. December 19th. This is the last episode. Yeah, 5-0 Arsenal. Of course, I said very proud of them. There's one more game that involved the Prem, which was the Caribou Cup. I don't think we caught. Maybe we talked about that last time. Caribou Cup. When was the Caribou Cup? September. December 20th. I think we talked about this in the last episode. But yeah, of course, Kelleher making a very good save. And winning in the pens against Leicester City, so that's good for them. And then we see the matchup of Chelsea versus Spurs, which is actually tomorrow. I'm going to be watching this. And then we also have Arsenal versus Liverpool, which is actually supposed to be on Thursday, but is actually delayed because of COVID. A lot of we're going to talk about right after this. But yeah, it's going to be nice to see. I think the real winners here are going to be Chelsea. I think Chelsea, either Chelsea or Liverpool, definitely. One of the two clubs are going to be winning. I don't know. Maybe it'll kind of be funny to see Spurs versus Arsenal. Can they win their first trophy, guys? Can they win? Can they Spurs win their first trophy? The no trophy club versus the one trophy club. Actually they have the what's that car? The Audi Cup. So I don't know, 2 trophy cup for Arsenal. But yeah, that would kind of be funny. But like paper wise, the better team here is Chelsea for this Chelsea versus Spurs, and an Arsenal or Liverpool versus for the Liverpool versus Arsenal game. So I think it's gonna be Chelsea versus Liverpool, and at the end of the day, I think Chelsea are gonna be winning. I think Chelsea are a very good club with Tuchel, but you never know. You never know. This Wednesday, I thought that Liverpool were going to win, but actually it was a draw. So I didn't expect that comeback by in the first half as well. I didn't expect that comeback by Chelsea. So that's that. Yeah, and then before we go to La Liga and stuff, I want to talk about some transfers, transfers, rumors. But yeah, I want to talk about some of this with yeah, with Kieran Trippier going to the Premier League. So this is one Premier League from Atletico de Madrid. Newcastle have signed Kieran Trippier, right wing back, whatever you want to say. So yeah, this is nice to see for Trippier and the right back. Newcastle finally making their signings, as well as Ousmane Dembele making a. I think I saw something that he didn't extend his contract with Barca because Barca didn't meet Dembele's requirements for like salary, so he's not gonna be extending. So now I think the Newcastle are going in for Ousmane Dembele, and maybe they're gonna go for definitely not Holland. I don't think Holland will be going there, but I think they're gonna be going for I think Timo Werner, maybe Aubameyang. I don't know. I think I heard something about like Aubameyang going to what's it called? Juventus. That's kind of a weird one. And then I think Juventus were trying to sell Morata or like a loan for Morata, but they didn't find a replacement. I heard something like that. But yeah, Kieran Trippier. Here we go, guys. The Fabrizio. Here we go. So what is it? Started in December. Club sourced for 12 million plus add-ons per year for final deal. Final fee not clear yet. So yeah, it's gonna be a wild deal. Talking about transfers, because we don't have the Serie A in. What a transfer he has. In his prime, 30 years old, played for Napoli, left wing. What a key player for Napoli and for Italy. Lorenzo Insigne. The deal has done. Here we go. I gotta say the Fabrizio line. If you guys don't know Fabrizio, he is literally the merchant of here we go. The line here we go. Here we go, guys. So Lorenzo Insigne. 30 it's on my phone, so let me get my phone out, guys, so we can like talk about this. Give me a quick second, guys. Lorenzo, okay, right over here. Yeah, so breaking news: Lorenzo Insigne has agreed to sign for MLS side Toronto FC. Bro, if he comes to Vancouver to play against Whitecaps, I might go to a game because this guy's a legend for Italy. But yeah, for MLS, for Toronto FC in the summer transfer window. So this next summer he's gonna be going, finishing off with Napoli this summer. He will earn $60 million over a 5-year contract. 5-year contract. That's quite insane. On top of that, he's gonna be getting 11 million per season as net guaranteed salary. As a free agent as well, so Napoli won't be getting any money because this is the end of his contract for Napoli. And then a 4.5 million add-ons linked to personal goals / targets. So that might be insane. For the player that he is, he's definitely going to be hitting those goals. No offense to MLS, but I think for like a player that he is in his prime, key player for Napoli and especially for Italy during the Euros, he's definitely going to be hitting those targets and getting those 4.5 million add-ons. And this is in euros, by the way. So what is this? A 6 million euro transfer, not a dollar transfer. So what is like 6 million? Probably like 50 million. Million. No, I think it's actually higher. Oh, yeah, no, yeah, it goes higher. That's US dollars. But yeah, 86 million. That's quite a lot of money. Not quite a lot. That is a lot of money. What am I saying? But like compared to like other players like Mbappe or 200 million, like that's not as big as that. But yeah, 60 million in his prime as well. Yeah, personally, definitely a great signing for Toronto. Good signing for Lorenzi because he wants the money. Of course, we got some other news on my phone as well. He wants to go for the money. So maybe that's the part where like it's not a good transfer. But I think he's kind of also ruined his career because he's in his prime and he's going to the MLS already. he should be going to the MLS at the end of his career. That's what I'm saying. Kind of like Kaká did, but Kaká didn't really go at the end, but like still. Yeah, that is that. Let's just go on about transfers before we go on to the La Liga and the Ligue 1. Let's talk more about transfers because I have some transfers on my phone. Barcelona guys, let's talk about Barcelona signing Fernan Torres from Manchester City, right wing, one of the best for his age, I'd say, and a great signing for Barcelona. The only question is, where are they getting this money from, guys? What the heck are they getting? Guys, invisible money. Oh, like illusion, guys. You know those like circle black spear, like those like white and black like viral stuff that goes like this, and they illusion you. That's where they got their money. Like, I got money, I am no debt. That's what Barca are doing. But yeah, Fernan Torres, nice. I think this is a very good deal, especially with Xavi there. You got Pedri, Xavi, Gavi. Or yeah, no, Xavi is gonna be coaching Pedri, Ansu Fati, Gavi, Mingueza, Oscar Mingueza, center back. And now Fernan Torres. So there's a lot of you good youngsters, and I think they're gonna have a very good future. I think this is the next future, and this is where it starts. Another thing is, on top of that, Barcelona president Juan Laporta has said, I'm going to sign Haaland in the summer, and he's also said that Barca are back. We are big players in the transfer market, so they are back somehow. I don't know where they're getting like all this money from, if they're gonna be signing Haaland, but Haaland is definitely their key this summer transfer. So yeah, of course he's saying it strong as well. You can tell like with Juan Laporta, sign like Haaland, like I'm trying to say like Spanish because like yeah, because he's Spanish as well. But yeah, I'm going to sign Haaland in the summer. That's gonna be quite crazy if he does. Personally, I don't really know. I don't see Haaland as in Barca. Maybe yeah, maybe I could. I think I could. Personally, I feel like if Lukaku didn't go to Chelsea, I feel like Haaland would have gone to Chelsea. I don't know. I can see that. I don't know. A lot of people don't see that. But I mean, I think they have too many strikers as well. They have Pulisic left wing. They got yeah, Pulisic left wing. What's his name? Got his name. Yeah, but they have Pulisic left wing, Mason Mount right wing, and then they got like not Conte. They got Timo Werner, striker. They got Kai Havertz striker, and then now Lukaku's like 3 strikers. I mean, you got those backup striker, I guess. But yeah, I think I could have seen Haaland if Lukaku didn't sign to Chelsea. But since he already signed, I think yeah, maybe Barca's an option. Other than that, we talked about Lukaku, and Lukaku did have a huge news, guys. Lukaku this weekend, he said something, and let me read it out to you guys right over here. So where does it say right over here? Lukaku physically, oh yeah, Romelu Lukaku to Sky Sport. Physically, I am fine, but I am not happy with the situation at Chelsea. Tuchel has chosen to play with another system. I won't give up. I'll be professional. I am not happy with the situation, but I am professional. I can't give up now. So that's one. It doesn't matter who. Oh yeah, that's what. I'll say that after. I miss Lautaro Martinez. I could die on the pitch for him since the day Day one, I met him. Martinez coming here with me at Chelsea in the future. No, Lautaro, you can stay in Milan. I'll be back there. So that's another thing he says. And then he also says, Lukaku despises scores. When asked if he still follows Inter games, I always watch Inter games. Always. I look at them all. With Inter touch you, it's something different. So that's also what he says. There are 3 teams at top level: Barcelona, Real Madrid, and Bayern Munich. All the players dream of them. That's the truth. I thought I was going to one of those clubs after Inter. This didn't happen, and I said, there's only one club where I can imagine myself. It's Chelsea. So, yeah, Chelsea was a 4th option to him. He wanted Barcelona, Real Madrid, and Bayern, but Chelsea went in for the offer. Inter accepted that offer for 100 million, and that was his 4th option that he didn't want. And then here we go on to what Tuchel has to say about Lukaku: training, training, playing, training, playing, training, sleeping, eating good, training, playing, sleeping, eating good, drink a lot of water, sleep, train, and don't give interviews. So that's what Lukaku has to say, coming in strong, with what he wants Big Rom to do, and Big Rom is not doing it probably. So yeah, a lot of the controversy going on, and then and an Inter fan's going to say it doesn't matter who runs away in the rain. It counts who stays in storm by Romelu. The Inter fans don't want him back either. Even like Lukaku said himself, like, "Oh, I'm gonna be like Chelsea is my home club. I'm gonna be doing everything for them." And then Inter fans got insulted, and now that he's saying this, he wants to go back to Inter, but Inter fans won't accept it now. So yeah, and now Chelsea fans are all like insulted. So it's all shambles, and so yeah, and then there's something here I didn't get a chance to watch it yet. If you guys want to watch it, go to Fabrizio, go to Chelsea's Twitter. I'm sorry for the upset. You guys know the connection that I have with this club since my teenage years. Of course, yeah, his former club. I totally understand you guys being upset. Like, if we keep on going from it every day on training, games, trying to.
And yeah, also, you know, to the manager, I apologize.
Also, I apologize, and I said to my teammates and the board because I think it was not the right moment. Also, and I want to move forward from this and make sure that we're starting to win.
Perform for the team in the best manner.
So yeah, he's definitely done an apology. Whether that's like a forced apology, I think of course it is an apology. Maybe somewhat a forced apology because this is also putting a bad view on Chelsea as well, which is they don't want because they're a big club. But yeah, if you guys want to read it, go ahead. There's also like a one over here that I could have just read from there. But yeah, a big controversy there as well. So yeah, that's gonna be off everything I have with the Prem. And yeah, we talked about Ousmane Dembele. Will not renew his contract at Barcelona. This situation is real danger as Gerard Romero, I think that's his what is it? His like the guy who helps him like transfer. Meeting between or his agent, meeting between Dembele agent and Barca today. Barcelona told they are not able to give him the salary he wants. Game over. Ousmane open to the table only at his conditions. Now is now or never. I guess that's what it says. Yeah, Newcastle have approached Ousmane Dembele weeks ago, but it's not the only club from the Premier League. Nothing agreed or decided as things stand. Everything is still open and now complicated for Barca as Ousmane will only sign at his conditions. This is very clear. So yeah, it's looking like he's only wants to sign at his conditions. And I don't know, that's pretty bad for him. And this Ousmane is gonna lead us into the La Liga, one. But I don't think that it's good. I think it's a good decision that Barca should sell Ousmane. Personally, yeah, I think maybe it would have been good to keep him because I think they wanted to have Fernan Torres as the main right wing and then have Ousmane as a backup to have two right wings because I think their wingers they definitely have those they definitely need those wingers, and losing another winger like a backup right winger, backup left wing is definitely not key, especially for Ousmane Dembele's possibility. His skills definitely not good, but at the same time I think they shouldn't give him what he wants because half the time he's not playing. He's either injured or something like that. But yeah, let's go into La Liga. Let's talk about the La Liga and then we'll get into the players. Actually, let's talk about the players first since we're talking about it. Yeah, let's go into Barcelona first of all. Barcelona. So yeah, most of their players are actually injured. So yeah, of course, Ousmane Dembele injured. Barca confirmed Dembele, Umtiti, Gavi joined Lenglet. Lenglet, I don't know how to pronounce his name. Long legs, that's what I just call him. Alves, Bled, and Alba in testing positive for COVID. So they have a lot of key players for COVID. On top of that, they have Busquets, Goatwaite, Ansu Fati, Pedri, Roberto, Dest, and Memphis could all be missing due to suspension and injury. So they have a lot of key players. If we go over here, so out, out. Gonzalez, was Gonzalez in here? Gonzalez was not out, but like um out, uh out, out. Garcia wasn't, he wasn't out. A lot of big players out. So this is very a huge deal for Barcelona. So I think that's why they the more players they have, of course, the more players any team has, the better, because they have backup. When someone gets injured, they have a backup, and that's what you need. So not as long. I don't know what I wanted to say, but yeah, every team has a backup. So if one player gets injured, they have that backup. That's why they need all these players. On top of that, another team that is going in a bad situation is, of course, Real Madrid. Confirmed Vinicius Jr., Thibaut Courtois, Federico Valverde, and Eduardo Camavinga have tested positive for COVID-19 before games. Every team, of course, has injuries, so you can't do anything about that. Like, because of training, because soccer or football is definitely one of the hardest sports in the world. People think it's tap a ball. It's very harder than you think. I played as well. A lot of practice. You need a lot of practice, and heart goes in. You need to put a lot of practice and heart into it. So so injuries, you can't do anything about that. But what you can do is stopping. Actually, you can't do anything about that either. But like this COVID is definitely causing a lot of clubs to hurt even more. Is what I wanted to say. And of course, Vinicius Jr., Thibaut Courtois, key players for Real Madrid as well. But I think Real Madrid are chilling. They're definitely chilling. With they got 46 points, and they're also at one game. Sevilla still have one game in hand. So if they do win, that's gonna push them to 44 points. So they're kind of catching up to Madrid, which is not the best for Madrid, especially after losing all these players as well. Now they're only gonna be having players like what is all of this stuff? Why is it showing all? What, dude? This is unfair. But yeah, they only have big players like Benzema now, and it doesn't even show anybody. David Alba, Eden Hazard is gonna be replacing Vinny probably. Gareth Bale gonna be replacing. So yeah, that kind of sucks for them. Anyways, let's get into the games now. We're done with all these transfers and player situations. Let's get into games, guys, for the La Liga, and then we'll go to Ligue 1, which will end off our episode. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about Real Madrid versus who is it? Athletic Club? I don't think it was them. Yeah, maybe it was them. Benzema scoring 2 goals. Oh yeah, this was a very good game. I think we talked about this last time. Yeah, we did talk about that last time. Other than that, I don't think there's any really game I watched from here. Barca winning as well. After losing all those players, Barca still win. So that's good for them. Luke De Jong scoring a goal. I think that, yeah, this is the one where Luke De Jong tried to do a rainbow kick and he missed, of course. But why would you do a rainbow? But I mean, it was worth a shot. If you got that in, that would have been an outstanding goal. Actually, I think he actually did hit that, but the keeper saved it. So that would have been outstanding, guys. I think that was. I remember seeing a video on that. So other than that, he still scored his goal, which is good, leading Barca into the win in the 44th minute before halftime. So that's good for Barca. Sevilla at second place. We'll talk about them as well. Winning 1-0 over here with Lucas Ocampo scoring. Not bad for them. Nothing much to say about La Liga really. Other than what was there? Wasn't there like a mid-game week? I think there's a mid-game week of Madrid I watched. I don't know. I thought there was another game. But yeah, Real Madrid I didn't watch a lot. Or La Liga I didn't watch a lot. I think there's a few big games coming up in the next few weeks. I mean, this Sunday I'm definitely gonna be watching this big game. Here. We have like Espanyol here. And yeah, this game is gonna be big in 3 more weeks, and that's gonna be a nice But other than that, maybe we'll talk about this because I'm gonna watch this. This is definitely a huge game. Villarreal and Atletico de Madrid. So we'll talk more about that, and I'll also be watching this at the same. This is not the same time, but I'll be watching both for sure because these are some big games, and we'll talk about them next week. Other than that, let's go into the Ligue 1 because nothing much to say here. Didn't really watch La Liga. I usually watch Prem, La Liga, like Real Madrid, or Ligue 1, of course, PSG every game. So let's talk about Paris Saint-Germain, guys. With no, we talked about that. We talked about that. Really, there's no other game. Oh damn, there's no other game. December 22nd. When was December 22nd? Oh yeah, there's no game last week. So yeah, let's talk about PSG though. With the game yesterday, with Mbappe scoring a hat trick, guys. What a game this was. Kimpembe scoring a goal. Very good of him. Finally, time to see him do some stuff. No, joking. But unfortunately, I'm hoping we get one more game. The faster weeks, the faster the days go, the better, because I want Ramos's red card to go off. And I think we talked about that last time. He finally got his first red card. Hey, did we talk about that? Yeah, we talked about this. Ramos gets his first red card. I think we talked about that somewhere. Anyways, other than that, Kylian Mbappe scoring a goal, a hat trick in less than 20 minutes. What is this? 59 to 71. That is plus 1. That's 60. That's 12 minutes here. And then we got plus 5 here. So 17 minutes. In less than 18 minutes, Mbappe scored a hat trick. This is why, guys. Literally, I said that he was my favorite player of all time. The team, even if he leaves, it's gonna be very sad. He's still gonna be my favorite player. I'm still gonna be on him. Mbappe, my favorite player. PSG is still gonna be my favorite team because they are one of the best teams in the world. Not just because they have the money, guys. Not just because they have the money, and they don't have. Of course, a lot of teams don't have the money. They're not like oil clubs. But personally, I don't think. What did PSG pay for this year? They got Messi, Ramos, and like Donnarumma, all these players on a free. They only pay for Hakimi and Donnarumma. Other than that, or no, Donnarumma also are free. Hakimi. The only difference is they get higher salaries. It's as if you're paying a fee to the club, and then you got low salaries. So let's say you have 100 million, 70 million for the player, 30 million or 70 million for the club, 30 million for the player. But instead, you're giving no money to the club, but a higher salary to the player. So it's the same thing, anyways. It's the same. It's not oil. It's just like we got the money for it. Oh, but I get what you mean by we got 5 players one season. It's that part that makes sense. Other than that, it's still the same. Like, it's still the same thing. But what a game this was. Mbappe, one of the best players. What a goal he scored as well. Getting those short goals. Barely got those goals as well. Close to the keeper. But yeah, nothing much to say here either, other than like Mbappe was on fire. So yeah, we're gonna end the episode there. We talked a lot about the transfers. We're gonna talk a lot about La Liga next week with Real Madrid, Valencia, and Villarreal, Atletico Madrid. PSG, we're gonna talk about this game. I'm definitely gonna watch this. I'll watch this over the Atletico game for sure. But I'll watch the highlights for Atletico. But this one is definitely a game to watch. So I'm gonna watch this. We're gonna talk about this next week. And then for the Premier League, I don't think we have tomorrow's game of Chelsea versus Spurs. So I'll be talking about that next week as well. Other than that, guys, I hope you guys are having a great start to 2022. Oh yeah, also another thing about League 1 before starting about 2022, it's got not a good start for football, especially for PSG, with Messi getting positive for COVID. Oh no, we need Messi, please. I hope he gets better soon as well. Other than that, I hope you guys are doing good. I hope Messi gets better, of course, because I'm a PSG fan. We need him for this Lyon game. Lyon are definitely a good club. So yeah, hope you guys are having a good start to 2022. Other than that, I'll see you guys next week. I'll let you guys know on the Instagram. Maybe we'll do an episode this Friday on the Chelsea versus Spurs game. If Arsenal and Liverpool continue on with the game, then I'll do a video this Friday on the first leg of the Caribou Cup semifinals. If not, we'll do it on next Monday. I'll let you guys know on the Instagram, so make sure you follow the Instagram. The link will be down below. Other than that, We talked about everything. I'll see you guys next week. Stay good. And for now, peace.